Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with Tom and Anna.
Hello, everyone. We are very happy to see you here again.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for coming back to learn English with us.
And if you are new here, welcome to our English family.
Today, we have a very useful lesson for all English beginners.
Yes, today we are learning 3 very important helping verbs.
Exactly. Today, we will learn have, has, and had.
And trust me, many English learners get confused with these 3 words.
That is true, but don't worry.
Because today we will make everything easy.
Very easy.
Super easy.
And by the end of this lesson, you will understand these helping verbs completely.
Yes, in this lesson we will learn the meaning of have, has, and had.
We will also learn the difference between them.
We will learn where to use each one.
We will learn sentence patterns,
Positive sentences,
negative sentences,
question sentences,
daily English examples,
real spoken English examples,
common mistakes students make,
and we will practice together too.
so stay with us till the end.
Because this lesson can really improve your English.
All right, Anna, are you ready?
Absolutely ready, Tom.
Great, let's begin.
So, Tom, first tell us one thing.
Sure.
Please do.
What is a helping verb?
Very good question.
Thank you.
A helping verb is a word that helps the main verb.
Can you make that simpler?
Of course.
Please do. Look at this sentence.
Okay.
I have finished my homework.
Okay.
Here, the main verb is finished,
I understand.
and have is helping the main verb.
Oh, so helping verbs support the action.
Exactly.
Nice. Very simple.
Now, let's understand the 3 words.
Have, has, and had.
Yes.
So what does have mean?
Usually, have shows possession or connection with an action.
Can you give examples?
Sure.
I'm listening.
I have a car.
Meaning the car belongs to me.
Exactly.
Another example?
We have a new teacher.
Good.
They have 2 dogs.
Very easy.
Now, let's see has.
Okay.
Has is almost the same as have.
Almost.
Yes.
What's the difference?
The difference is the subject.
Ah, subject rule.
Exactly.
So where do we use have?
We use have with I, you, we, they.
Can you repeat that?
Sure.
Please do.
I have.
Okay.
You have.
Okay.
We have.
Okay.
They have.
Simple.
Now, has.
Yes.
We use has with he, she, it.
So,
He has.
got it.
She has.
Okay.
It has.
Very nice.
Let's see examples.
Yes.
I have a new friend.
She has a new friend.
We had many friends in school.
Good example.
You have good English skills.
He has good English skills.
They had a big party yesterday.
Nice.
Now let's talk about sentence pattern.
Yes, very important.
Positive sentence first.
Okay.
Subject plus have or has or had plus object.
Simple pattern.
Example.
Go ahead.
I have a question.
She has a question.
They had a question.
Very easy.
Great. Now let's learn negative sentences.
So negative means saying no, right?
Exactly.
How do we make negative sentences with these helping verbs?
Very simple.
Tell us.
With have, we use have not.
Or short form haven't.
Correct.
Example, please.
I have not finished my work.
Short form?
I haven't finished my work.
Nice.
You have not called me.
You haven't called me.
We have not eaten lunch.
We haven't eaten lunch.
Now, with has,
Okay.
we use has not.
Short form hasn't.
Correct.
Example.
He has not arrived.
He hasn't arrived.
She has not studied.
She hasn't studied.
It has not started.
It hasn't started.
Now, with had.
Past form.
Exactly.
So negative becomes
Had not.
short form.
Hadn't.
Examples, please.
I had not seen that movie.
I hadn't seen that movie.
They had not finished dinner.
They hadn't finished dinner.
She had not called me.
She hadn't called me.
Now let's compare all 3.
That helps a lot.
I have not completed the work.
Present time.
He has not completed the work.
Also present time.
They had not completed the work.
Past time.
Exactly.
Can I try?
Of course.
She haven't finished homework.
Small mistake.
Oh no.
With she, use has not.
So correct sentence is...
She hasn't finished homework.
Got it.
Many students make this mistake.
So remember.
He, she, it equals has not.
I, you, we, they equals have not.
Past equals had not.
Very useful.
Now let's make question sentences.
Yes, I use questions every day.
Very important for speaking English.
So how do we make questions?
Easy rule.
Tell us.
Move helping verb to the front.
That sounds easy.
Example with have.
Okay.
You have finished your work.
Normal sentence.
Question becomes, have you finished your work?
Oh,
Helping verb comes first.
nice.
More examples.
Yes.
Have you eaten food?
Have we met before?
Have they arrived?
Easy.
Now with has.
Okay.
He has called me.
Normal sentence.
Question becomes,
Has he called me?
correct.
More examples.
Has she completed the work?
Has it started raining?
Very good.
Now had.
Yes.
Past question.
Exactly.
Example, please.
They had left early.
Normal sentence.
Question becomes,
Had they left early?
perfect.
Another one.
Had you visited that place?
Had she finished dinner?
Excellent.
I feel more confident now.
That is what we want.
Can we do memory tricks?
Absolutely.
Help us remember easily.
Very simple trick.
Tell us.
Think of groups.
Groups.
Yes.
Okay.
Group 1.
I, you, we, they.
Use have.
Easy.
Group 2.
He, she, it.
Use has.
Easy again.
Group 3.
Past time.
Everyone uses had.
That really helps.
Now, quick correction practice.
Let's do it.
Sentence 1.
Ready?
He have a bike.
Wrong.
Correct it.
He has a bike.
Excellent.
Next.
They has homework.
Wrong.
Correct?
They have homework.
Perfect.
Next.
She had a test yesterday.
Correct.
Excellent.
One more.
I has a phone.
Wrong.
Correct it?
I have a phone.
Perfect.
Friends, pause the video and make your own examples.
Practice is the key,
And do not be afraid of mistakes.
because mistakes help you learn faster.
Exactly.
Now, quick revision.
Let's remember everything.
Have is used with I, you, we, they.
Has is used with he, she, it.
Had is used for past with all subjects.
Negative forms.
Have not,
Has not.
had not.
Question rule.
Move helping verb to the front.
Very easy.
And remember the time.
Present uses have and has.
Past uses had.
I learned a lot today.
And we hope you learned too.
Thank you so much for learning with us.
We truly appreciate every single one of you.
Keep practicing every day.
Speak English without fear.
Your English will improve slowly and surely.
Just stay consistent.
And believe in yourself.
If this lesson helped you,
Please like this video.
comment your example sentence below.
Share this lesson with your friends.
And subscribe to English with Tom and Anna.
Because we make easy English lessons for beginners.
And we want to help you speak confidently.
Thank you again for watching.
Keep learning
Keep practicing.
and keep growing.
See you in the next lesson.
Bye, everyone.
Take care and happy learning.